Welcome back. If you've hesitated to invest your money because it seems risky or complicated, this event may be for you.
Real estate can really be rewarding and fun if you like to do it. Our next guest believes just that and wants to help others feel the same. Ron Breitenbach is joining us now with Triple RRR Investments. We're so glad to have you here today.
Thank you so much.
So you switched careers and then got into this business, into real estate. Why did you do that?
I did. I was in aerospace, enjoyed building airplanes for a long time with my dad as in my youth, but took on the career as an A&P mechanic. Worked for 14 years, day in and day out, wrenching and hammering things, and then my hands started aching really bad, so I had to go see the doctor, and he said, well, I think you need to hang it up because you're going to probably have to have carpal tunnel surgery. You've got 36% of nerve damage in the right wrist and 19 in the left. So it was hereditary. So I said, well, what can I do that's going to substantiate my income or supersede it? And I said, why not real estate? My dad had a rental when I was in high school, and grandfather always said, you can never go wrong with a piece of real estate. So
that's right.
Yeah.
So true, and it's rewarding in a lot of ways, I'm sure, too,
Yes.
right? Talk about what you've gotten from it and what you think others could, too.
There are so many different strategies out there. The big thing is residential, the money inflow with hard money lenders and private money lenders is abundance right now. The economy is doing so well. When we did have our housing crash, it was tight. People were like holding on to their money.
Yeah.
Now it's more easier to do the fix and flip market.
And sometimes it's better if you're prepared to start buying when that's happening in the market,
Correct.
when you have that downturn. So when did you start this, and when did you start seeing success happen for you?
In 1997, I actually went out to a 3-day kind of like a boot camp in Texas. It kind of intrigued me, got to know kind of the lingo, what was going on. Just kept going with my career, but in 2010 I got my limited liability company up and going. So close to so many deals, making those millions, but didn't see true success until last summer. Got involved with a community of investors in Scottsdale. We do have a team here in Tucson as well, and come to find out they're in 38 cities. So it's really great to have that little ecosystem to help one another out in the investing world.
Right. Well, real estate really pays off, and I mean, it takes time, especially as you know all too well. You have to have patience when, say, you're remodeling a home and then you go to put it on the market. And so I'm sure that there's some sort of a thrill associated with this fix and flip deal. A lot of people just see it on TV, but it is a real thing.
It is. It absolutely is.
Talk about how someone could get into it. Talk about what it's like to do that.
It's not all hype like people say. You see HGTV fix and flip this house. That example on the screen right there was my first fix and flip. That's second, third you see there. But it's really awesome because every person has their own criteria or niche, which I won't buy a house that's older than 83, just because I know that it's a quick go in and fix and flip. A remodel, you're moving walls, you're moving plumbing and toilets and adding bathrooms. So I just do my best to get in and out in 45 to 60 days and get it back on the market.
So that's one of your strategies then?
Correct.
You have other strategies that you can share with people that work for you?
I do. The education company that I learned from teaches exit strategies. So when you find a deal, I always try and wholesale it first. If I can't wholesale it, then I'm looking for private hard money to fix and flip it. If it doesn't sell in 4 to 6 months, another exit strategy is turn it into a rental or an Airbnb.
Right.
So
Airbnb is a big option too. So it's a little bit of a safety net there.
Correct.
Yeah, and it's about bringing that value. And you have some events that are really going to help people sort of jumpstart their knowledge of this. So just briefly tell us what they can expect.
So out of the events, I've had people come to me and say, do you coach or do you teach? And I said, I can, but wouldn't you like to learn from the 28 people that I learned from? And most people are like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. So at the events, you're going to see, hands-on, how many hours, how much participation. These are practitioner instructors. Everybody that does teach the real estate courses that you're going to see literally have to earn $1 million in what they teach. So that's the criteria. So a lot of safe risk there to learn from someone that's done it before.
Right. All that experience is so valuable when you're
Correct.
getting into something like this. So let's talk real quickly about how long it is and what people can expect in terms of commitment.
I mean, you got to be all in, 100%.
Good advice. With everything you do.
Exactly. You know, making it a part-time business, you know, it's going to turn into a hobby, and you know what happens when you treat a business like a hobby, it costs you like a hobby.
Right.
But if you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business.
Okay,
Right there.
hadn't
Good
heard
word.
that before.
Good words of advice to end
Thanks,
on. Thanks
Ron.
so much
Yes.
for being here. Nice to see you.
All right. Thank you.
Pleasure. Now, there are a couple events like we were talking about that are coming up. One of them is an intro to real estate investing on September 26th. That'll be at 3131 North Country Club Road, Suite 209 here in Tucson. The other is a 2-day real estate intensive regional on September 27th and 28th at the Orange Tree Resort in Scottsdale. For more info on any of this, call 520-343-7331.